Can the Rams get to Brady?
It's tough, man. I mean, Tom is really good. He's really the GOAT. But I think that the Rams, they do a good job again after the quarterback. Aaron Donald, by the way, at Pitt alone. He's good. I think the way you get to Tom is up the middle. I mean, get some pressure in his face. Because he does a good job. When they come around the edge, he does a good job of just stepping up enough, and getting out the way to make the throw. I mean, he knows where he wants to go with the ball before the play is even snapped. So it's hard to get at him. And a good thing about the Patriots from playing them, they run the ball. I mean, if you really watch the games, I mean,
Michelle?
He throws it, but Michelle's getting his carries. And then they mixed up the play action with the Gronk. So
Michelle had 29 carries the last game. Listen, the brothers run
They run that ball now.
And Gurley
And they've always been like that.
They run the ball. He gets rid of the ball inside of 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds at the most. So that's problematic. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to go as far as to say this. The Rams' only hope of winning this game is to get to him.
But they run the ball well, though. So that's another thing. If you run the ball well against the Patriots,
early,
you control the clock. You keep Tom off the field. And that's another way.
Well, that's fine, but I just think that when you look at the Patriots losing their 2 Super Bowls to the New York Giants, it's before they lost to the Eagles now. Because last year, let me tell you something right now. Listen, even though Tom Brady threw for over 500 yards, it was Graham getting to him at the end, forcing that strip sack. That sealed the deal. The Giants, what did they do?
And
2007 with Strahan, 2011 with JPB, O.C. You're in those boys.
But you know what?
They got to him. You got to get to him.
But Shady's right, though. The Giants, both Super Bowls, they really did it with pressure up the middle.
Pressure up the middle.
I'm just saying, get to 'em.
They collapsed the pocket. And when you look at the Rams, you go, well, they have 2 guys that should be able to do that, and Ndamukong Suh and Aaron Donald. Here's the thing. Brady has changed as a quarterback, and people don't acknowledge it. All year, he was terrible against the blitz, but he's made his career picking the blitz apart. So what you've seen in these playoffs is they're not blitzing. He has all day, and Belichick did such a great job on the line. He drafted Isaiah Wynn to replace Nate Solder, who is actually a weak link. Wynn gets hurt, it doesn't matter. He traded for Trent Brown. So if you don't bring extra guys, you must bring an extra guy to blitz Brady to get to him. If they can't do it man-to-man?
I don't think so. I think you're wrong. I think
that's how it happened all year.
Them type of quarterbacks, you don't want to blitz them too much.
Yeah, but that's his. But look at what happened.
When you blitz, he makes you pay.
He did make you pay. Not this year, regular season. He was bad against the blitz.
I guarantee this: if the Rams blitz, he's going to make them pay.
Got to try it.
They got, you don't have to. I agree with Shady. You don't have to. I understand what you're saying, Max, about what transpired in the regular season, but the postseason is different. Super Bowl definitely different. I think that when you look at the New York Giants and what they did, they pressured with 4. They didn't blitz.
With 4,
if you got Aaron Donald, if you got Ndamukong, if you got Fowler, you got to get to him with 4.
But what I'm saying is his reputation along those lines and his history along those lines have kept teams honest that way. The Chargers were getting 0 pressure because guys were they were D'ing up Bosa and everybody man to man. They were doing a good job one-on-one. If that's happening, you got to send extra guys.
You can't do that when Tom Brady is throwing 15 passes to James White.
How has it worked so far not doing that?
Excuse me?
How has it worked so far?
That's different. This is the Super Bowl. It's Aaron Donald and those boys. Everybody don't have Aaron Donald.
I got another question.
That's true.
Todd Gurley clearly wasn't 100% in the NFC Championship game. Can they win this game if he's not 100%? Can the Rams get it done?
I noticed that the last 2 games, CJ's getting a lot more touches in critical times of the game. I was noticing. I wasn't sure if he was hurt.
He was riding the bike a lot too.
Yeah, but they need him. I mean, he's a big weapon. He's strong. He's explosive. He changed the game in different parts of the game. So they need him to play big. And the offense, man, they roll. With that new coach they got, man, they roll. So
combination of the 2, you need Anderson and Gurley to really, really chew up time to keep the Patriots
keep him off the field. Sure.
But when the Patriots
says he's not hurt.
Well, listen, he's not going to.
I don't believe it.
Listen, not only that, you can't admit you hurt come Super Bowl time.
I'm just telling you.
You got to lie about that.
Says he's not hurt.
C.J. Anderson's been good running between the tackles and all that, but that offense is predicated upon, at least first half of the season, especially, play action and bootleg and stuff like that. And the threat of Gurley is so much more severe in those cases than the threat of C.J. Anderson. If Gurley doesn't show at some point early in the game that he can do the things we know he can do, it's going to be a long day for the Rams.
Yeah, you're right. I think they work well when he's gone. He's a big playmaker on that offense. And then they have the guys on the outside that can go too. So it's I can't wait to see it, man. I really can't wait to see it.
Really? You can't wait to see the Patriots again in the Super Bowl?
Can I throw him a curve?
The thing about, this is the problem. The thing about Tom Brady is this. We hate to see him in the Super Bowl year after year, but when he's gone, that greatness we're going to miss because we've given him so much hate, But
We're going to miss him.
It's the same thing with LeBron. You got to appreciate the greatness. I mean, because he's 40 years old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Still
All right.
playing at a high level.
So are you picking the Patriots?
No, I can't pick the Patriots now.
Why?
I'm a Buffalo Bill. I can't pick the Patriots.
Okay.
You know, I want the Rams to win.
How do the Rams win?
The Rams win by getting pressure up the middle on Tom Brady. No blitzing. Okay, no blitzing. Get there with 4, because they have the guys to do it. Run the ball well. Get Gurley involved. Him and CJ. Goff make some critical passes late in the game, because it's going to happen. It's going to show up. The guys on the outside make some plays.
Yeah. Listen, can I switch gears here? Because I know Philly's home for you. Stephen A. spent a lot of time there. Or it's second home for you. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Second home for both of us.
Talk to me about the quarterback situation there, because there were some rumors that the team was talking about Carson Wentz, that he's egotistical and selfish. Do you think Foles should be the guy? Do you think Wentz should be the guy?
I mean, it's hard because, like, when he first got to NFL, they loved Wentz. You know, that's how it works. But I will say this. I played with Nick. Nick is a great guy. He's the type of guy that he wants everyone in the locker room. They're going to play hard for him. He's humble. You know, he's very spiritual. He's a good man. I think that Wentz he's younger. He has more of the talent. I mean, Wentz is a baller. Despite what anybody says, he's a baller.
He's a baller.
You know, and I think that he's for their future. I'm sure. I know football, and I'm sure they'll sign him up for a big deal. And he's going to be the franchise quarterback in the Philadelphia Eagles. But Nick can play. I mean, to have 2 of them guys on the roster.
Yeah.
For any one game
that's a
right
blessing.
now, you just identified what Joe Santaloquido did, and everyone has seen. Carson Wentz is more talented, but there's something about Nick Foles.
The team, I will say this, the team does play. It looks like to me, and I don't know, I'm not in the locker room. I know a lot of teammates around, but it looks like the team rallies.
Fate of the universe on the line right now, Eagles. You're on the Eagles.
I'm biased, though.
Who do you want, Foles or Wentz? You got to win this game.
Foles is my friend, so, you know, even like in the playoffs, I was hitting him up. That's my guy.